An invasive species is an organism that comes from one part of the world and is introduced either intentionally or accidentally to another part of the world. A lot of this work deals with what are called the R-selected species, which are organisms that have characteristics that really promote their taking over environments. They breed outside of season, they produce large numbers of offspring, they're generalists. So when they're introduced from one environment to the other, they tend to rush in and outcompete the locals. Here in Indiana, there are a number of the species represented, but probably the most pernicious of those in terms of plants is the Japanese knotweed, which is a terrible invasive plant. In fact, in Britain, it's illegal to transport knotweed or to replant it. It's a very severe, invasive, noxious plant problem. And probably one of the saddest is the emerald ash borer. The emerald ash borer is an insect that we believe was introduced through shipping pallets. It is a voracious killer of ash trees. That's really an invasive species that has the potential to completely change the makeup of local forests. A lot of the invasive species are attractive, right? They're charismatic fauna or charismatic flora, and that's one of the reasons why things do get invasive. A lot of plants that are invasive were brought over as ornamentals. You know, a lot of animals that are invasive, like the gray squirrel to Europe, was brought over because it was this very interesting pet. Aesthetics plays an interesting role in intentional invasive species.